welcome back. It's Girl of All Trades. So this video I wanted to show you guys a at-home hair mask that I'm using. It's not your traditional, oh, let's Google hair masks thing. I mean, you find these things on Google and YouTube all the time, but you don't find them in these pairs. This is how I'm doing it, just because, you know, you'll go online and you'll find a recipe and, okay, coconut oil and an avocado and olive oil. But you might not have one of those ingredients, but you might have the other ones. So I take what I have, what I'm going to use to help whatever benefit I'm trying to, to get. And that's how I do it. So for this mask, it's for dry, damaged hair. Being in beauty school, you mess with your hair a lot. I mean, I've buzz cut the bottom now. It's finally growing out, quite a bit. But I've had every color under the sun. And as much as I can say as a cosmetologist, don't do that. You know what I mean? Don't try to do every color under the sun, especially by yourself. But we've done it. I mean, come on. Can't lie there. We've done it. So now we're just going to try to help repair it. And I want to be able to show you guys my little tricks and my tips and how I blow dry my hair and how I style it and stuff like that. And I can't do that if the bottom 2 inches of my hair is rattling and nesting and tangling with each other because it's so dry and damaged. So here we go. You're just going to want a paper towel to, make sure you don't spill anything, and afterwards to just kind of clean your hands off so you can touch the sink to wash them and stuff like that. You're going to want something to just mix it with, so I have a fork. I'm using an egg yolk, not using the white. I'm going to get rid of the white separately on the side, and I'm just going to use the yolk. The yolk is very nourishing and moisturizing. When you want to pull things out, you use egg white. So a lot of people use egg whites on their face to draw out the impurities. We don't want to dry things out. We don't want to draw it out. We want moisture back in. So we're going to use the yolk. I'm going to take about that much of a banana and smash it. Bananas are also very moisturizing. I know it sounds weird, but mayonnaise. And then extra virgin olive oil. So I'm actually going to start off with the smashing of the banana because I want to get that over with. And I'm just using about an inch and a half. And normally I would just do this in a bowl or a container, or like a mug or something, but I don't have anything clear that you guys can see, how much of it, how much did I mash, how mashed is it, and stuff like that. So let me find a cup that I can use to show you guys. So, you're going to want it pretty mashed. You want it to be able to mix through with everything else. My hair is kind of touching like the tips of my shoulders, and I have the undercut underneath that's growing out it's about 2 inches, 2.5 inches now. For thicker hair, like my hair is very thin, so you know what I mean, for thicker, longer, fuller hair, you might want to use a half a banana, but I just want about that much, not a lot. The banana's going to kind of hold its shape. It's not going to get too liquidy unless we mix stuff into it, but I got it pretty well mashed, as you can tell. So then you carefully want to just kind of crack it. And I'm just going to kind of let the egg whites drip out. And you just kind of want to move it from shell to shell without losing too much of it. So I lost a little bit of the yolk, but not too much. Not that much at all. If you get a little bit of egg white in there, it's okay. It's just you want the main bulk of it to be the yolk. You don't want it to be all whites. And just kind of mix that in there. So it's getting kind of like a yogurt kind of consistency. As you can see, mix that in really well. Now for the mayonnaise. I know mayonnaise, what are you doing? But it actually does work. I've also heard a lot of people say to use beer. I don't have beer. Actually, that's a lie. I have a Corona in the back, but I want to go out today. Don't want to smell like beer. So you're going to want to do about a tablespoon of yogurt, of mayonnaise. If you have yogurt, you can use yogurt too. I don't have yogurt. But if you think about it, mayonnaise, I mean, soybean oil. Oil's good for your hair. Whole eggs and egg yolks. That's really good for your hair. I mean, yeah, okay, the salt, the sugar, the lemon juice, vinegar, you don't need all that, but it's the main ingredients are oil, water, and eggs. What am I putting in it? Oil and eggs. So it just gives it a really nice, creamy, moisturizing texture. And you just want to make sure you really, really mix it really well. And even this might be a little too much for my hair, but it's okay. So now I'm going to do about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of really, really good quality extra virgin olive oil. I mean, you can use the generic brands. That's not what I mean. You just want to make sure that it's pure olive oil. The extra virgin olive oil is the best. And it just looks like that. Just make sure you mix it really, really well. It doesn't smell the best, but it doesn't smell bad. So that's the only thing I could say. And it really does just look like it's a smoothie or something for your hair. I mean, it's a hair smoothie. You know what I mean? It's liquidy, but it still kind of has a thicker consistency to it. And I'm getting olive oil on my arm. Okay, so I'm going to start off with just getting it on my undercut. And I'm just literally dipping my hands in there. And just coating the hair. It's very thick. You're going to want to make sure you really shampoo your hair very good. But I'm keeping this in my hair for quite some time. And I like to just take some on my hands and just really massage my scalp to kind of stimulate the growth. Not everybody believes in that, but it is a proven fact that it does help. I mean, you're not going to see crazy growth right away, but if you do it, it will work. And you might find a little bit of hair loss. In my hair, I do. It's just the hair shedding naturally. I kind of shed quite a bit, especially since I've had my hair up for quite some time. So now I have this part out. You can see it's really dry and it's really damaged. And I'm not too focused, like with my undercut, I was focused on getting it, you know, really well everywhere. But with this, I'm really just kind of focusing it kind of mid-shaft and ends, kind of, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually finish this up, and then I'm going to show you what my hair kind of looks like with it all done. Okay, so it's in my hair. I'm going to let it sit for like a half an hour. And when I post my hair routine blow drying tutorial video, you'll see my hair after. And it'll be nice and soft and not as nasty and raggedy as before. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you all.